Just got my new watch, guys. Rolex Explorer 1, man. 39 mil Explorer 1. I've been wanting this for years. I've been wanting it for years, and I finally did it. So there you go. There you go. To all the haters out there. So there you go. What do I think? What do I think? I like it. I like it, man. I like it. I like it. I actually prefer it to the Explorer. I had a black dial 3186 movement, which I had for a little while, but I sold because I was short. I actually prefer it. A bit of variety is good, man. It's like with the bitches. A bit of variety is always good, you know? Never hurts. Never hurts. Never hurts. Hi guys, Paul Puder on the Paul Puder channel. Today I'm doing paid review FE7. FE7. Before we go into that, let's do a quick wristwatch check. What am I wearing today? I'm wearing today my Rolex Explorer 1, the 39 mil Explorer 1. That's what I'm wearing. So today is a special paid review. This is for Molly. And what does Molly say here? She goes, "Hi, my name is Molly. My boyfriend Sean has been interested in wristwatches for a bit under a year. As a consequence, I've learned more about watches than I ever thought possible. It's a very cool hobby that I've grown to appreciate quite a lot. I enjoy listening to him talk about watches and find myself watching horological YouTube videos with him often. Of all the watch YouTubers, you are his favorite. His birthday is coming up on the 4th of March, and I'd like to commission a vid from you as a present." Yes, sirree. "Perhaps you could review his small collection and give some suggestions on what to purchase next. He currently owns pics attached." Now these were quite, I must say, these were quite nice how they were done here. He actually had some, they were quite, I remember these photos, so I'm just going back to my iPhone just to call these fucking things up. If I can find these fucking things. Here we go. Okay. His watches. Ooh, Molly's quite cute. Ooh, lucky man. Very cute. Okay, here we go. So he's got an Oris Diver 65 with blue dial. That's a fucking beautiful photo. How could you not love that? That's I gotta tell you, you know, one thing about a nicely photographed watch is it really gives you, let me just have a look at that. Let's just have a look at that. It looks absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. He's got an Omega Speedmaster Speedy Tuesday limited edition. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. He also owns several quartz watches from him before he was interested in watches, but those don't get worn often. I assume they're shitters. Yes, I'm afraid, Molly, that's the verdict, and are not worth mentioning. Exactly. He is interested in purchasing one of these next. Okay, let's have a look. So he's looking at a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Tribute Moon. I'm not sure if it comes in multiple sizes. No, I think it only comes in large, but I know he tried on the large grand size, which looked good. Yes, that is the Reverso Tribute Moon. That is a beautiful watch. The next watch was the Jaeger-LeCoultre Grand Reverso Calendar. He mentioned it's discontinued. Yeah, actually, I must admit the Jaeger-LeCoultre Grand Reverso Calendar is fucking sexy. It's a triple date from memory. Number 3, some kind of steel sports Rolex, like a Explorer 2 or a sub. And number 4, a Zenith Defy Classic skeletonized. I know he feels torn between the two Reversos. On one hand, he doesn't have any watches yet with a display case back. The calendar option offers that, but it's discontinued and might be harder to find. He prefers the face of the tribute moon, and I do too, because it's a dressy watch. I think the Roman numerals suit it much better than Arabic numerals. A Rolex would be cool, but isn't it very hard to get one unless you're paying above retail on the secondary market? I'm sure you'll have some good advice about this topic. A little about Sean. He lives frugally, invests his money wisely. We are both lucky to be young professionals with no student debt and no children, which allows for the occasional splurge. I know he prefers quality over quantity and would like to have a small but thoughtful collection. She just says, what does it cost? Well, I charge $50 US. Would it be possible to post it on March 4th? Well, it's the March 5th to, the 6th. Whoops, I'm a little bit late, wee bit late, but it couldn't be helped. And wish him a happy birthday. Thank you very much, and I look forward to hearing from you, Molly. Well, Molly. Very, very interesting choice he's got there, because those are... Let's firstly get rid of the Bastard Child, the Zenith Defy, classic skeletonized. I got to be honest with you, Molly. The only Zenith you get is the Zenith, and I've got a Zenith. I love my Zenith. The only Zenith you get is a Zenith Chronomeister El Primero. That is it. You either get it as a 42 mil, a 42 mil with open, or they have the traditional size, which doesn't have the open feature. The traditional size is 38 mil. For me, I'm a bigger guy. 38, a little bit small for a sports chronograph. Interesting thing with this watch is that it's, when you say sports chronograph, it comes on leather. It's kind of a dress chronograph. Amazing, in-house. You should not be adding Zenith. You should not be adding Zenith until you have a Rolex and a ArchieLuxury. Then you can add the Zenith. Too early to add Zenith. Don't add the Zenith, because the problem is you add a Zenith early and you're more likely to have to flick it to buy a Rolex or something else later. So you add the Zenith once you've covered your bases, because you don't need to sell it. Because when you sell a Zenith, fuck me dead, you will get absolutely fucked on the price. Now, getting back to the two ArchieLuxuries, I know those watches. I've got the Reverso Grand Date, which I absolutely love. And I must tell you, many years ago, I actually remember going into a watch shop, a new watch shop in Collins Street, Melbourne, where they had the Grand Reverso calendar. I remember having the Grand Reverso Date and comparing the two and thinking, if I didn't already have the Reverso Grand Date, I don't know which of the two is cooler. They were that fucking good. And I got to be honest with you, the Reverso Tribute Moon, fuck, that watch is cool. However, Reverso, anything ArchieLuxury, it tanks on the secondary market. They are fucking tough. Would I recommend a ArchieLuxury Reverso to a new buyer? No. I honestly, I've got to tell you this now, Molly. And work with me, Molly. Give me some rope. Your husband needs, your boyfriend, your husband, he needs to get a Rolex. He needs to get a fucking Rolex. That's what your man needs to do. He needs a fucking Rolex. That's what he needs. Later on, he needs to prove he's the alpha male, not a soy beta. a beta soy who, you know, doesn't have that killer instinct. And I know what you're saying. You're saying it's hard to get the Rolex. We'll talk about the Rolex in a minute, but I can tell you now, the ArchieLuxury, they will fuck you over. If something goes wrong and he needs to sell it, fuck me dead. ArchieLuxury is atrocious resale. Certain models are popular, like the one I've got is actually quite desired, I admit that. But you only buy a ArchieLuxury after you have a few Rolex. Gotta have a few Rolexes, man. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. I'm sorry. I would love to point you. As I'm filming this video here, I'm looking at a watercolor I had commissioned to celebrate the beauty of my... Look at that painting there. That's the beauty of my Reverso. That's how much I love the Reverso. I love it to death. Okay, I love that watch. However, you cannot get it until you've got a couple of Rolex. Now, let's just stop and we'll talk about this. Some kind of steel sports Rolex, like a white Polar Explorer 2 or a Submariner. Yes, yes, yes. He needs a fucking steel sports Rolex. That's what he fucking needs. He needs to be a man. A man. You might hate him, but you respect him. He's got to be a man. Okay? He's got to be a man. You've got to get him. You've got to get the Rolex. He's got to be a Rolex. He can't be a soy, a beta soy. He's got to be an alpha Rolex. Okay? Which model do you get him? Well, there's a number of good models to get. If he's on, depending on his budget. I love simplicity. The, what's it called? Simplicity in design. You know, the Bauhaus fuckers. Bauhaus, look at this. I think the Rolex Explorer 1, 39mm, is the most perfect watch. It's a dress watch. It's a sports watch. It's famous for the Mount Everest event. It's 369. It's just a fashion icon in Rolex, in sports watches. It's known the world over. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Get that. That is fucking gorgeous. Another great three hand. When I say three hand, it has no date and has no 24-hour hand. Milgauss. The Millie. Get the Milgauss. You can buy that second hand. You can get a... There's the softer of the currents of the Milgausses are the white ones or the black with the non-GV. The GV was the green tinge crystal. I actually prefer the non-GV. I think they're a better investment. Then we could go no date sub. No date sub, you could go pre-ceramic or we could go ceramic. And then we could go Rolex Submariner date steel. No Hulk, no Kermits, just the black. He will love that watch forever. He will. That's a tool that he can use. He'll use that watch many. It'll help his career, okay? Honey, it'll help his career, okay? Just get the Submariner date black. Just get that or get a Explorer. He needs it. He needs it. He needs to be the alpha male. He needs it. He needs it. Once he's got it, he needs to then get a GMT function watch, either an Explorer 2. He could get that as a 40mm. He could get it as a 42. He could get a even black, or he could get a Batman Pepsi if he's really lucky and manages to get one. That's what he needs to do. Then he can get a Reverso for himself, and then he can get a Zenith. Okay? But he needs, this man needs, He needs the Rolex. He needs to be an alpha male. He needs it, man. Don't get the jugular cultures are tempting. I agree. Get the Rolex. Get the Molly, he needs it, okay? He needs it. He won't understand, Molly. He needs it. He needs it. He needs it. He needs a bit of cunt in him. He needs it. Get the Rolex Steel Sports. He's got to get it. Got to get it. It'll help his career. It'll help his work-life balance. It'll make him a balanced man. This is the meaning of life, Molly. This is it. Do you understand, Molly? This is it. This is the meaning of life. The man needs a sports Rolex. That's what he needs. Then he needs a secondary Rolex. Every man needs two. Okay? Then he can get the Beta Soy, the Reversos, and the Zenith. He can get that later on. Then later on we'll get a Lange or a Patek, depending on how the divorces and the career turns out. Hopefully you're still there, Molly. Hopefully you are still there. But that is what this man needs. He needs it, Molly. Molly, he needs it. Help him get this. You'll develop it, turn him into the man he was meant to be. He needs a Steel Sports Rolex, okay? Help him get this. Embrace it with both hands. Okay? That's what has to be done. So I just want to say a very, very happy birthday, Sean. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sean. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, fucker. Get the fucking Rolex. Tonight, I am eating pepperoni pizza. I am having garlic pizza. And I'm also having a beef and reef. Delivered to me by Uber Eats from Pizza Capers. Uber Eats, because a man's gotta eat. I gotta eat, fuckers. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury Unemployed Vlogs, and I gotta tell you guys, these paid reviews, I'm gonna be punching them out, punching them out, punching them out, man, punching them out. So I just want to let everyone know that I'm going to be working my guts. I was hoping to do 10 a day, but I gotta be honest with you, to get my mojo right, to get them done, 5 a day. I'm going to do 5 paid reviews a day. I do a lot of work on this channel, and I got to be honest with you, it's very, very tough at the moment. The YouTube, the dollar is, from the Latin, fuctus fucti. It's really fucked. So, man, please support me on the ArchieLuxury channel, Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury Corporate, not to mention ArchieLuxury live streaming for your live streaming solutions. So guys, I love you all. If you haven't done a paid review, consider. It's $50 US. I'll talk about your collection. I'll give you some advice, what to cull, what to add. I'll give you my honest opinion, what I think of your collection. Could be good, guys, could be very, very good. So you know, collect a review comes in, I print out a sheet, I research it, I think about it. It takes a lot of time to do these reviews properly. I don't want to rush them, churn and burn. No, it's not my style. If you'd like a paid review, you know what to do. Send me PayPal $50. 50 fuckaroonies! $50 US to ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. Come on, fuckers. Work with me, not against me. Work with me, fuckaroonies, not against me. Thank you, fuckaroonies.